This information interesting. In 1987, a group from Temecula decided to talk about making a city out of Temecula, Rancho California, and what is now, Rancho California and what is now Murrieta. And some folks in Murrieta weren't too enthused with that, and it really was an area that encompassed about 82 square miles that was going to become the new city of Temecula. There were three gentlemen, George Walker, Tex McAllister, and John McElroy, who were having breakfast one morning, and one of them said, well, why don't we incorporate? And that was the beginning of the city of Murrieta. And it was a long process that went through LAFCO. LAFCO is an organization that approved cityhood. And we had information booths at the annual fire barbecue, Fireman's Barbecue. They worked hard to get signatures. And we were able to in July 1st of 1991, we incorporated and became the city of Murrieta 20 years ago. Some interesting facts about Murrieta. I apologize here. In 1991, we had a population of roughly 20,000 residents. Today, we have a population of 104,459. Our city size, when we incorporated, was 26 square miles. Today is 33 square miles. We had 2 fire stations back in 1991. Today we have 5. Our police department didn't exist in 1991. And today we have a police department, and the city of Murrieta in 2009 was ranked the 2nd safest city in the nation. When cityhood was put to a vote, it passed with 4,095 in support and 845 opposed. In the Murrieta Valley Unified School District in 1991, we had roughly over 5,000 students. In 2011, we have 22,353 students in our school district. Thank you. I appreciate that. Helps keep things going. Needless to say, and the bottom line of this is that we have grown from 1991 to today. We have a great city then, and we have a great city today. And I'd like to make some introductions because with us today, we have some of those people who were on that committee back in 1988 when we first started talking about cityhood. And I would like to introduce 2 of those folks that we have with us, Miss Carol Cravagna and Mr. Ronald Jones. And these folks were part of the organization that had the foresight to say, we don't want to be part of one big city of Temecula. And you think about 20 years ago, and what's interesting to kind of put it in perspective, like many other people, there was a vision of having a city here in Murrieta and not to be clumped in. And these 2 were part of that organization that were there at the beginning of the city of Murrieta. Let's have a round of applause. We have also with us some of our past council members who have served on the city council throughout the years. First, Mr. David Haas. We also have with us Mr. Gary Tomasian. Folks, let's give them a round of applause. And then I would also like to introduce our current council, our Mayor Pro Tem, Mr. Doug McAllister, Council Member Rick Gibbs, and Council Member Alan Long. Councilwoman Kelly Bennett could not be with us here today, but as she is with us in thought. If you think about where our city started, and I think I have a lot of different facts, I'm going to share a couple with you. In 1991, when we became a city, just to kind of give it to you in perspective, the internet had just opened up for commercial use, and there were 1 million users on the internet. Imagine that, only 20 years ago, 1 million users on the internet. When you look at the cost of gas, the cost of gas was $1.12. it's gone up since then.
We noticed.
But a lot of things have changed, but one thing that has not changed is the passion that our community has to be a successful and safe city. We have a great number of residents that are here today, and we appreciate you taking your time to spend it out here with us today. But I just wanted to thank the Formation Committee members that are here today, our past councils, and our current council. And thank you very much, everyone, for being with us here today. If we can have an applause for everybody that's up here today. Thank you.